Andy O'Reilly, positively Muskeogn, back down at one of our favorite shooting spots, the Muskegon's Farmers Market. Probably know that guy from a real estate face around town or two. That's Ken Ferrier, and over here is Delana Peters. And Delana got a hold of me wanting to talk about Hillbilly River Poker Run.
That's right, Andy. We are in our 7th year for our Hillbilly River Poker Run. Okay. This is an event that we hold out on Muskeogn River. Okay. And our goal is raising money for cystic fibrosis.
Cystic fibrosis is a tough disease. It's basically, if I'm not mistaken, you correct me if I'm wrong, basically over time, the lungs get scarred and hardened and the kids can't breathe.
And they fill up. They fill up all the time and they get infected. They have to constantly be cleaned out. Yeah. They have made a lot of progress, though, with some of the medicines they've come up with in recent years. The life expectancy has grown tremendously since we started doing fundraising for this event. Sure. And I think that we see a lot of people that we've met over the years with cystic fibrosis that are living a little bit better lives now. But it's still a very dangerous disease, still a very deadly disease, and it's something where we're proud of the people that come out and put all that work into it to make such a dent in a really difficult life-altering disease.
Yeah, I have a friend. They had their first son there, and as he grew, they found his name was Chance. And as he's grown, you know, his name was Chance because of cystic fibrosis. They didn't know if he had a chance. Yep. And as time has gone on, I mean, the kid's 17, 18 years old now, so he's really been getting through some pretty incredible things. And to see the life expectancy continue to grow for people affected with cystic fibrosis, it's a great thing.
Absolutely. We've met a lot of great people along the way. Some of them have passed away, and they've been so inspirational. Yeah. They live life to the fullest because they don't know what's ahead of them. And they actually are really... The character of the people that I've met through the years with cystic fibrosis is amazing. Yeah. Just amazing.
It's a tough fight, and you know, they got to be ready for the fight.
Yes.
That's all there is to it.
Absolutely.
What got you guys involved in this? Is it a personal?
Well, my cousin's granddaughter, Allie, has cystic fibrosis, and the family got heavily involved because of learning about it through her. Most of us, we jump through so many popular diseases that we don't hear about something like that. And when we did, we went really crazy with it. We've done New Year's Eve parties for it. We've did Hog Bash for the blessing of the bikes up there. And then, like she said, this is we've been doing multiple years of the Hillbilly River Poker Run. Our group as a total has raised over $100,000 for cystic fibrosis because of this. So this is something that we have a passion for.
And there's something synonymous with the name Ferrier and going crazy with events.
It is.
That name is attached to a lot of big things that happen around Muskeogn one way or another. Is it a family thing?
It is.
I think trying to outdo each other?
I think our generation of family, my cousins are very heavily involved in the Cars for Cancer in Muskeogn. Yeah. Very involved in that. A lot of my direct family, the cousins and such, my children are very involved in the cystic fibrosis events. So I think there's a strong passion in our family to give back to the community and give back to somewhere.
It's a good name to have, especially around Muskeogn. Everybody knows a Ferrier. Sooner or later, we're
very proud of them. Very proud.
So with the poker run, let's talk a little bit, Delana. What goes? I mean, sure, there's a run. Right. What else are we going to get up there?
Well, the beginning is because this is our family event.
Yep.
A lot of people, they hear Hog Bash, they know it's biker. They try to stay away from it a little bit, you know, if they've got kids. But this way, we get the whole entire family involved.
Okay.
It's basically from birth and up, and no matter how old you are, you're able to play. What you do is you'll meet at the end of Brickyard on Bean Road.
Okay.
And that's where you start. You sign up there.
Off 120.
Yep. Our gates open at 10. First tube is on the river at noon.
Okay.
What we offer is for $12 for 16 and up. You can sign up, play poker. You'll get your first card there. We have stops along the way once you're floating. On the river. It's a regular poker run. You get your final card when you get back to the beach, where there will be a pig roast, live band.
Yum.
DJ.
Yum.
And all kinds of games.
Don't look at me for DJ. I'm out of that business. You do that now.
That'll be me.
That's you.
That's me. DJ's Music Makers. Yep. We're a proud sponsor of this for our 3rd year now.
Well, we do. What happens is when they Mark Kitchen does the pig roasting there. He's been doing it for all these events, for all of our cystic fibrosis events. He does the cooking. He's got a great staff of people that do that. They're doing a pig roast, plus they're doing hamburgers and hot dogs. Nice. So there's some variety for the people, and they can do something like there.
Yeah, it's always easy to get a kid to eat a pig roast.
Yeah, it is.
No.
You hand them a hot dog with a little ketchup on it, and they go nuts.
Yeah, they sure do.
We got lucky. For the last 2 years now, Skydama House Movers came on board, and what they do is they supply 2 trucks and the drivers, and they come down, and when they take everybody from the launch site up to the ramp at Maple Island, And they put them in the river there so that when they float back, they have no cars to go get. They're
Very
right
cool.
there. They're at the event. The band Insubordination has come into play, which is going to play some great rock and roll for us.
Fun.
They're a fun group of guys. We also have the Hillbilly games, which Delana is. I know she's really
Look at that
tickled some
smile.
of them.
All of a sudden, it just became so not family friendly.
Well, the most popular
Oh, no,
one.
they're really fun.
Oh, they're
games.
family friendly. You can play them. The Hillbilly had games that include like the toilet seat horseshoes.
Fun.
So you're throwing toilet seats to play horseshoes. We do a can toss game where you're tossing cans in a barrel and you can win trophies and prizes.
Fun.
We also have a hay game where you push somebody around in a wheelbarrow.
Two-person game, yeah.
It's a two-person game, and then they have to dive into a pile of hay and try and find a potato.
Kind of like hot potato.
Hot potato. So it's all kinds of crazy, wacky games for fun.
And then we have kid versions of the same games, you know,
Fun.
but tailored down for the kids. And
Yeah.
And we also have bicycles. We have 4 bicycles that have been donated for kids to win during the run.
Really?
So the kids are actually going to have a chance to win. There's 2 age groups for boy and girl. And these bikes are for the best poker hand for the kids that are 6 and up.
And what do the adults win if they have the best poker
that's a
hand?
surprise.
That's
Really?
a surprise.
You have to come to the event to find out what the main
Oh, boy.
prize is.
I think what's really great about what we've added to it is that we actually have camping on Friday and Saturday
Do
night
you really?
now.
Absolutely.
So people can come out for $5 per person per night. They can come out and they can camp on the property, and that way they can stay there, just have fun. They bring their own generators, and we have all the rest of the facilities there for them. And this way they get to spend the whole weekend and do something with it.
And it doesn't cost them much.
No,
No.
not
It
much
goes
at all.
for a great cause.
Correct.
All of it goes to the cause.
What an awesome thing. How about some of the sponsors that have helped put this thing on? You got a couple you want to mention?
Sure. Besides for our Home Flex Realty and myself, Skydoma Moving, we also want to do a shout out to Deuce's Ironworks, who has been a major
I know
sponsor.
Deuce. Yeah.
Major sponsor for all of
You
our
got
events.
anything to do with the grand prize?
He
you
may.
never know. You never know.
Deuce, we're watching you.
You never know. We also have a few smaller ones that we'd like to thank this year for coming on board. Is Texas Roadhouse.
Love it. Dave and the crew out there,
They
great
have
stuff.
they have donated some really wonderful large baskets to raffle off this year.
Cool.
Of course, Cars for Cancer is another big sponsor for
there
us.
again.
Yeah.
We also have one of the newer ones is Rum Runners out in the bar out in Ravenna on
Okay.
Apple Avenue.
Yeah, yeah.
They came on board earlier for one of our events, and they came on full force for this one. They really are excited about being part of this, and they want to be here every year.
Is that the old Kelly's Corners?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But,
Yep.
Yeah,
but
great
one
Believe it or
people.
not, I know the bars between Muskeogn and Sparta.
Yeah, they
but
are
one
great
other
people.
good one though, we want to make sure we get Custom Creations in there because
Yep.
James and the crew have done so
Sure.
much for our signage and anything like that we need. He jumps right up if we're short a banner or anything. James is the guy to go
They
to.
never turn us down. They're great
Never turn
guys.
us down.
They've always been strong supporters of everything in Muskegon.
Yeah.
And all of our events, they've always been 100% supportive and just really good people to know.
Kind of what makes this town so awesome.
It is.
Everybody will pitch in at
And
some
that's
point
just
or
it,
another.
you know. That's why we were so thrilled to be part of your thing because this shows Muskegon what we're all about.
I couldn't do it without people like you.
It's Muskegon giving back to our community,
That's what we do.
and it's helping the families around that need our help that
Yeah.
doesn't have that extra voice like Ken had said
Right.
because it's such a hidden disease.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people talk about it.
Yeah.
Now we do have a few more sponsors that have been really consistent with us. I mean, we've had ABC Supply in Muskegon. They've been there last couple of years. All-Star Renovations, Joe Ferrier, he's been doing it as well. He's also running for Drain Commissioner. We also have the Angel View Photography. She does all the photography there. Marie, she does all the photography year after year. Nolan and Nolan attorneys came on board this year. We love to have them on board. Mid-State Title, they've been there year after year. Strong supporters.
Van Dyke.
Van Dyke Mortgage has been there. Mario Flores, always on board. We got Randy Kenny from Farm Bureau Insurance.
Cool.
We love having him on board. And all of these people have just been tremendous assets to making the whole thing go.
But especially the tree services.
Yeah.
Because we've moved the event this year, it's a block and a half away from where it used to be.
Okay.
We had a lot of cosmetic stuff that needed to be done. And if it wasn't for Tarts Trucking and Tree Service and
Yep.
G-Dog,
Yep.
tree stump and removal, we wouldn't be where we are getting ready for next weekend.
But they all pitched in.
Oh,
They all
Bob
pitched in.
Tart has been amazing. He's let us use equipment. He's been out there in support and telling us what we can do to help make it a better property. The Dagan family has been out there with equipment, doing it all for free.
Cool.
So we've had some really good support from the people in the construction part of it to get the property ready.
The Hillbilly River Poker Run. Make sure you're there. We'll put all the details right here on Positively Muskegon. Details also at hillbillyriver.com. That link will be here and everything else.
Yeah.
Delana, Ken, thank you guys so
Thanks,
much for
Andy.
coming down. What a great event. You can go do a poker run on the river for all ages coming up 12th and the 13th of August?
Yep.
Well, the poker run itself is on the 13th.
Okay.
The
Saturday.
gates open at noon, but if they want to come...
gates open at 10.
Or 10. Gates open at 10. The event starts at
I told
noon.
you she was going to straighten you out.
She will. But if they want to come for early camping, that's on the 12th. On
Perfect.
Friday, we open our
night.
gates at noon
We
for
will have
Friday.
a community cook. There is grills available if they want to bring some meat and
Sweet.
bring a dish to pass. Everybody sits around, plays music.
Good time.
It's
We're looking
always
forward
good.
to it.
Again,
Always
Delana,
good.
thanks so much. We'll put all the details right here. Positively Muskegon, thank you guys for taking a few minutes to talk about this fun event.
Thanks, Andy.
Thank you.